There was a free kick there, just over the top. Armfield, though, he's got an explosive pace. That kick had to hit the target. If that hits the target, they have a shot at goal. A little bit sloppy.
Cruiser and Brogan, 50-50. Roden and Judd like it when they're going together. Roden's kick's a good one to Stewart. So, good little patch here for Port, isn't it? I mean, they kicked a couple. Carlton missed a chance a moment ago.
Westhoff's free.
So 2 free kicks to Westhoff in the match. And Westhoff goes with a long one. Does he get it to Motlop? He does. Now he'll do something tricky, you reckon. He plays on. And there he goes. Around, kicks the goal. Port have dashed out of the blocks.
Well, Motlop and Richo spoke about him before. I think he was off and he's just trotted on the back. And Carlton didn't realise, didn't see him. You'll see him sneak in the back. He's got 60 metres. And that shouldn't be happening. That should Jordan Russell and also the other players down there that are playing in that back line, they've got to be aware that if a player comes on, who's picking him up.
Brogan, good tap. Hitchcock just got underneath the footy. And then Armfield, Pearce, they're together. Motlop certainly getting involved in the game, and that's a poor kick by Cassisi. Hey, Richo, where do you see Carlton at the moment, right now in this game?
Well, we know last week against St Kilda it was all speed. They won the game with their speedy ball movement. They got through the zone. They're just not moving it as well today. Some of their best runners, Yaron and Gartlett, their quickest players, aren't getting their hands on the ball. They love a handball receive, the Blues, and they're not getting enough of them today. They're equal with Port. They're normally in front of the opposition.
The battle of the 230s on the outer side, won by Waite. After we saw Chaplin overcommit, Yaron juggles the mark. He's at right half forward, comes back towards the middle, lazy kick, bad kick. Although Garlett makes it look okay, gathers the bouncing footy, snaps, and just about misses everything. It's a behind.
Well, a lot was spoken about their 3 zippy forwards during the week, and you can almost guarantee that when players go down Media Street,
yes,
they just don't seem to back up or play as well when they've been in the spotlight.
Hard to play on those sombreros as the kick goes down towards half forward. Johnson goes back, takes the mark. It was a beauty. Lots of guts there. Goes in short. Simpson's away. They need a surge. Here's Murphy. Can he provide it? Goes towards the outer side. Satanta goes after it. Corns goes after him. O'Halpin lays it off. Well done. Scotland back to Satanta. O'Halpin controlled it well. Nice touch. Long to the square. Must be a goal. Lurking behind Houlihan. Unnecessary risk, but he kicks a goal. Well done.
Just over on the wing where the ball came out to O'Halpin. This is the one, I reckon Chad Corns makes the poor decision there by going to Scotland. He had to hold back, stay on the dangerous Satana O'Halpin, which is closer to goal. If he had done that, it would have made Scotland come back inside, which would have held up the play, which would have given the defenders time to get back and help out.
Well done by Waite too, just getting his man under the ball. I think that was his intention, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah, well, Waite hasn't, he's only had the 3 touches, but it was very clever. Just here he is again, O'Halpin, and we see that really clever there to get it in long, but still that Chad Corns, he's got to go up there, he's got to hold back and then come and stay with his player rather than trying to help out.
Houlihan's kicked at least 1 goal in his last 6 matches. There's a high tackle.
Let him up now.
He kicked 3 here against Adelaide on this ground in round 4. It's a good long kick. Oh, big fly from Yaron. Gray did well to hold his ground. Back to Gray. Had to release it in a hurry. Salopek. He's under pressure now. Good tackle. Salopek gets it out to Westhoff. Westhoff. Oh. Well, gee whiz. He was so slow thinking there, Westhoff.
He is stuck in concrete, Westhoff.
Yeah, he does look a bit like that at the moment. Now it comes out to Thomas, to Roden. Well done, Port. To Pearce. Corns very courageously tapped it onto Hitchcock. He knew the hit was coming. Hitchcock back to Westhoff. He got his feet to work just for a moment there, Westhoff. They went forward by about an inch. Someone go out and give him a prod.
Well, I think Kane Corns, nearly a mark there, but Kane Corns should just go up there and give him a slap to the chops and just say, wake up. Because every time he's got the foot, he looks like he's asleep.
I've got a Westhoff on the phone. Can you take the call on? Boundary throw in. Jacobs knocks it down. Salopek under pressure, squeezes a kick out of there. Fisted away by Thornton. Opportunity now forward of the play for Carazzo. He was stripped of the football by Boak. Well, not sure he had it, but ball finished up on the deck and Boak's got the free kick. Plays on very quickly. Stewart gives a hand pass to Trengove, who kicks it down towards half forward. Ebert, Carlton finding their way now, though. They're back into this. Next goal, very important, crawling after the football. Davenport taking no prisoners. Ebert hacks it out of mid-air, going back, missed down there by Jacobs. It spills across to Hitchcock. Hitchcock closing on goal, and he kicks it behind. Should have done better.
What about the kick out of the air for Ebert there?
He should have given a handball, Hitchcock, there, but Ebert was clever.
A good chase there. Lunging tackle there by Gibbs to just push him off target.
He wasn't confident on the left foot, Hitchcock, was he? Because he was desperate to get to the right. I'm with Dennis. The Blues are right back in this. You feel like they've picked up the tempo again. In both quarters, they've felt a bit flat early, haven't they?
Yep.
Carlisle and O'Halpin. Now Murphy is starting to get his hands on the ball, and that's dangerous. Carazzo's got one in board. Now Houlihan. Now they'll get a goal here. You think if they can get it on the weight, they need to move quickly. Running hard, Armfield. Armfield. Judd's the target, or is it a goal? No, Juddy will do. Well done.
Gee, ran hard. He's at the centre of the ground and he pushed down. And Juddy, he's just averaging under a goal a game throughout his career. And they're ever more important now, the midfielders that can kick goals. But that's really well done by Armfield. He could have had a shot, but when the skipper puts up his arms, you've just got to give it to him.
It's not unlike what we saw Friday night. Collingwood getting over the back of Freo so often, aren't they? And that's what Carlton are doing today to Port. So the Blues get the last couple of goals.
They're almost a mirror image of each other, these two sides at the moment, the way they're playing. It's open through the midfield. You'll see it here. There's no players inside, and they can just play on. Look at that space. As a forward, you love these sort of games. These are the conditions perfect
and
for a forward.
They've gone to that far side every time, haven't they?
Yep.
To the right half forward flank.
It's almost they're tacking outside and then coming back in, and it's a really good game of footy to watch.
Last Monday night, Carlton 7 goals from the goal square in this term. Both their goals out of the goal square. Chris Judd averaging 30 possessions a game this season, top of 37 against the Magpies. Average is only 18 against Port Adelaide. Put that on the tally as well as he kicks it down towards half forward. Taken by Simpson. Simpson wheels around, a chance for Carlton to lead here. And the ball bounces through for a behind. Ooh, they're coming, Carlton.
It's whoever can get the ball into the midfield, because once they go through that centre square, it is open play.
And so Chaplin to a contest there. Now Yaron, that ball out. Richo, you talked about the Blues' speed 5 minutes ago. They seem to have picked it up a bit.
Yeah, they have, and it's on the back of their skipper, Chris Judd. He's really lifted his work rate. He always works hard, but it's like he sensed they needed some run. And his last 5 minutes, his running's been unbelievable.
Betts tries to crash his way through. Gray is playing in the back half, so you'd love him forward if it was tight in the last quarter. Kane Corns, that's wayward on the wrong side for him. So the Blues now putting all the pressure on Port after Port jumped them at the start of the quarter with 3 early goals. Confidence there by Thornton. Bounce and then sets it up to about 40 metres. Betts, big fly. Had 3 Port Adelaides to beat. Yaron hooking back. Good kick, and Waite's taken a beauty. No, not paid. Well done in the end, Chaplin. He had a good awareness about him. Cassisi's half volley did okay. Waite's tackle was terrific. Good stuff. Boundary throw in.
Well, the weight mark there has been like 2 of Schultz's up the other end. You'll see him here. He had first grab, second grab. And, yeah, correct decision.
Yeah, it was.
It's been a good contest.
What about the strength of Cassisi to get a kick there?
Yeah, he was in all sorts of trouble, wasn't he?
Dangerous place to put it. Doubly dangerous because Judd was there. Wonderful tackle, Surgeon. Ball still in Carlton's possession, though. Houlihan lost it. Surgeon